Today, I'm going to give you a quick overview of some of the executive interview and career coaching we do, just to give you an idea of the differences here. Obviously, we're top rated on Google, Facebook, Yelp, SHRM, along with a host of other websites. We've been in the game 20 years. We also own a handful of recruiting and executive search companies, a human capital consulting company. We spend all day, every day, talking about careers, essentially. So what we got right here is probably one of the most popular. Actually says most popular. Go figure. Interview coaching is one of those things that you got a great resume. You might have even bought that great resume from us. It gets you the interview, and then you go in. It's your dream job. It's your dream company, and then you don't get the call back for the second interview, which can be heartbreaking. And a lot of times you go in, you trip over some words. You got a couple things on your resume that are maybe tough to answer, and then you end up blowing the interview. And this is something I just personally dislike, is you get so far. It's like when you're running towards the end zone, you're about to get a touchdown, and you put the ball back because it kind of tease the guy behind you, and it gets smacked out of your hands right before you win the game. Let's not blow the interview. $200. Some people do, 2 or 3 sessions. You might spend $500 or $600 depending on who you are. Go into an interview with confidence. Go in knowing how to answer the tough questions. If you're transitioning careers, this is great. If you had some poor tenure issues, this can be great. If you're interviewing at some of these tougher places, a Google, Tesla, some of these big hitters, going in touched up, feeling confident. You can't just have anyone interview you. You need someone that's done some real interview coaching before. So, for $200, is it worth the confidence? I'm going to leave that up to you. This next one's really good for people that don't understand technology as well. If you've not looked for a job in 5 or 10 years, things have changed a lot. You can't even walk into a CVS now and apply. You got to go online and do it. So what we do with the job search advice is we kind of help you understand using some of the online websites, Indeed, Career Builder, LinkedIn, using other portals, just playing that whole game, resume SEO, applicant tracking systems. It's technology and the world's moving fast. Every couple of years things change. Obviously we own recruiting companies, between employment boosts. We deal with this stuff all day, every day. Our goal is, in this session, is to show you how to effectively and efficiently navigate the job search process. And lastly, this one's more along the lines of career planning. It's coaching still, and it's not so much based around the interviews, but where do you plan on going from here? I would never take a job without thinking about how that gets me to the next job. Obviously, if you have to get a job, if you need money, that's a different conversation. I would take a job based on, I know if I go here for 3 years and I get this name on my resume and I get this experience, that I'm going to be able to leverage that and catapult me into the next gig. So a lot of times we'll look 2 or 3 jobs down the line and help you map out a program to say we need to get from this company to a company like this with this job title, so that sets you up to get to a company like this with this title. We're looking for rapid growth. We want to get somewhere in 5 to 7, no more than 10 years, than the average person takes 20 years to do. And a lot of people just bounce around with, no long-term plan. We only think about tomorrow. We're not looking 2 or 5 years down the pipeline. We're trying to get a plan together because you're one of those people with high ambition. You want to get somewhere, and you don't want to wait until you're 50 years old to make that happen. So that's what we do over on this side. But that's just a quick overview of these services. We can touch up your interview coaching and make sure that you go into an interview with confidence and not blow it every single time. If you don't understand technology, if you've been out of the game for a while, this will help you navigate the internet and all the job portals. And if you just want to get a plan together, whether you're, young executive, trying to make a move, trying to transition, trying to finish out your career strong, let's get a plan together and then let's figure out how to execute that. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. You can call us at 888-468-6495. We have offices in multiple major metropolitan areas, or we can do this online through video conference, on the phone, through email. We do work all around the world. But That's all I got for this one. I'm going to catch you on the next one.